Welcome back, everyone. Happy Monday, everybody. Good to see you all here bright and early. Good to see you, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's having a really good pre-market. Got a couple of good stocks that are moving pretty well. We're looking forward to talking a little bit about them, especially this SOUN. A lot of stocks from last week are making some big runs and everything else. Good to see you, Gillis. Good to see you, Grant. Everybody on social media, welcome back. A lot of action going on over the weekend. I mean, Josh was texting me over the weekend. He goes, Bitcoin's been on fire. We got big runs up on that. I got a new catastrophe that is going on right now that everyone is being aware of. There's some good stocks that also moving on that too, and everything else. So we got a pack 15 minutes coming in for the morning meeting. So I'm getting really excited going into the morning trading hours. First of all, I just want to talk about SOUN, SOUN. This stock has been a great swing trade. I actually did a swing trade over the weekend. And this is something that we teach you going into classes for some of you here that are not in our classes, a little bit about how day trades turn into swing trades. But I did a swing trade on SOUNs at 16.59. I mean, it's a bad trade when you look at it like, wait a minute, you bought it all the way up here? What happened down here? It's just, you know what? It had a nasty shake. It came back down, but the stock was trading at the highs of the day going into the afternoon. AI stocks have just been all over the news. There's been this big war going on with China coming back, and we got it. There are things that the new administration here, that the Trump administration wants to do. Number one, we want to be the leader and the cryptocurrency of the world, the United States. Okay, like we're the stock market of the world. And you could see it's been really good. We're going to talk about IBIT and what happened with Bitcoin. The second big thing that's been a really big concern is all the AI stocks. So the AI stocks are still been moving up. And you know what? When you look at some brand name stocks, I mean, listen, we'll talk about the Tesla trade. You can see Tesla is doing really well. That's a TSLA. I did the wrong one. Where is it? There we are, right there. So Tesla has just been on nonstop from the election. The stock has already doubled, but people look at this and be like, well, it's $400, or I heard some news that's happened with Google on their chip. There we go. So Google's also did really well on their chip and everything else, but you're looking at $190. You're looking at Amazon, everything else. There are other inexpensive stocks that some of you here probably never heard of, and that's why being a day trader really helps out, because you look at these stocks on a watch list, you see what stocks are in the list. AI is another one. You could see that one's done pretty well. I know a few people own this one too, but you're like, are there inexpensive stocks? There definitely are. So we got the list going on. We posted up. By the way, if you're watching on social media, you should be subscribed to the channel. Click the like, share it, ring the bell, get the alerts. And, we're also on Instagram, TikTok. We also on Telegram. We post those links all the time on Telegram. But there's also another industry that's moving up pretty well. I want to show you that. But let me hop over here on Bitcoin too also. So Bitcoin gapped up really big right now. It is now officially trading at 104,000. So Bitcoin just broke. IBIT just broke an all-time highs, hit $60. So we're doing pretty well on that one too. I'm not selling it. I actually averaged up. I bought more of it on Friday. I own more right around here, around 57. And I sold my Bitcoin right around 54, 55. But then finally I said, you know what? Stop backing off. A lot of big news coming out. Once I heard the news of what the Trump administration wants to do. And, then they didn't even take office yet. So the honeymoon stage has not kicked in yet until January 20th, okay? And then you're going to see what's really going to happen, and it's going to take about a week or two, but these things obviously are still rallying because of it. Now, let me talk about some of the stocks that we traded last week, and then we're going to come back to it. And so we got the RVGO last week that did really well. Broadcom had good earnings, still continue to go higher, but, it's an expensive stock, and that's one of the issues with it. QBTS, this is going with quantum. It's one of the other stocks that we've been trading. All the quantum stocks are like the AI stocks. This is going back on the watch list. This is how day trades turn to swing trades. RCHR, Another nice mover. A big pop right here. Stock went from $4 to $8. Nice little push. I'm putting this back on the watch list. She's still very strong. ACHR. Okay. Now let me talk about what's been going on. I'm gonna actually gonna quiz everyone here. Okay. What we know about AI, we know about Bitcoin, but what's really big in the news right now? I'm gonna do a video on it today. Actually, what's really big on the news? What's been happening every day? Drones. The drones are everywhere. Okay. I mean, I live here in Long Island. They didn't even say too much, but I mean, they're in our neighborhood too. They're all over the place. Nobody knows what the hell is going on with these drones. So anyway, how do you benefit from it? Drone stocks have been moving. So didn't put two and two together. And I don't know if somebody here kind of also put it together, but RCAT is one of the drone stocks. And you could see right here, November, when the news came out and it didn't really put two and two together, I never really thought about that could be one of them. There are a couple other drone stocks that are out there too, that I'm going to put a list of them on our watch list. So once again, make sure you subscribe to X, Telegram, and I'll make a video on it. So I'm going to make a video after, later, once we're done with our morning meeting. But RCAT is going back on the watch list. Now, is it buy on rumors, sell news? Our CAT's still up right now. It's up $1.20 at 15%. That is something that's still been doing pretty well. That's doing pretty well. ONDS, which Josh just posted right in there. It's another drone stock out there. Now, the question is, which ones have the I know there's one, but it's like $200. It's an expensive one. But like some of these are, who's doing with the military? What is all these drones about? We're sitting there speculating. And but the news hasn't came out yet. What's the drone company, what they're trying to do, and what drones are they? Honestly, I never even knew there was a drone as big as a car. Did you guys even know that? I mean, I never heard of such a drone. I mean, I heard of drones like the military ones that bombs and stuff like that. But they're those those four little helicopters that are size of an SUV. That is unbelievable. And actually, the funny part about it, RCAT's with the military. Yeah, RCAT's with a lot of them too. But once again, they're not that expensive. So those are going on the watch list. So I got a list of them. We're going to put Tesla on the watch list too, because Tesla's not stopping. TSLA. So we got RCAT. We got a couple of other drone stocks out there. I'm going to give you a list of them. But once again, you hear it here first. There are a couple of them out there. Joby's one of them. Yeah. GOBY. Oops, typed in the wrong window. GOBY. Joby's, it's not really going up that much, but yeah, we've been trading this one too. $6 to $9. Did back off a little bit. That's one. Let me put that one. That's the basic taxi ones we were watching. Anyone else know any drone ones? SCHR. That was the other one. Look, you could look at every single one of them. They're all moving up pretty well. ACHR. AVAV, right? That's a drone stock. Not really doing that. That must be the expensive one. That's the 200, 150, like 225. That one really didn't go up too much. Okay. But if that's one of the other drone stocks, I think that was the one I was talking about. But anyway, they're all moving. So drone stocks are obviously doing pretty well. ONDS is another one. There you go. That's the one we just brought up, right? Is that the drone company? There you go, Josh. Thanks for sharing that. But anyway, yes, Flying Shark on YouTube. Yes, China already has drones that can carry people with remote monitoring and from stations. Flying taxis are the future. Oh, no, they definitely are Flying Shark. I mean, on YouTube right now is putting a chat in there. But once again, I mean, there are things in this industry that day traders, what we do here, people like, how did you catch on to this before everyone else did? Because they all show up. This is Wall Street, and Wall Street shows up before, and it shows up on our watch list. We see the trend, and that's why if it was pot stocks, if it was AI stocks, if it was drone stocks, if it was, pharmaceutical stocks, whatever it is, COVID, whatever it is, we see it here first. All right. So anyway, a couple more stocks are in the watch list because it's just not this one. So you got the RCAT. We had by the way, RCAT just lets you know, looking over here, hopping over here with level 4. You could see that we got some good moves here, but it's kind of flat. We had a big iceberg order was here, and it looks like it did a little bit of a shake right here, a consolidation. So starting to go up. So you got RCAT in there. You got this other stock, Was it this one? And, oh, Soon's I didn't look at. Let me look at Soon's. That's Soon's there. Yeah. Soon's right here also. Big buyer right here around 1760. You got 40,000, 17,000. Remember, that's only pre-market. It did go up to 18. Soon's just been really, really kicking ass. Let me bring it up over here so you can see Soon's here on the long-term chart. So you can see the stock just been $10, been hovering here forever on 5. It's already up a triple. Soon's back on the watch list. SOUN. So you got that one. We have NMHD. This stock got crushed, $100 stock. Started to made a really big pop around 8 o'clock when program trading kicking. That one did pretty well. Not too crazy about the iceberg orders that I see out there, though, but it is going back on the watch list. NMHI. Okay. Here's another one that's up a little big right now. That's on this watch list that we talked about. This one right here is up 60%. Cheap little stock, nice spread, moved up pretty nicely. And levels right now, I got some big orders hovering around here around 250 and 240. So SIDU. And then I had Lace. That one also showed up pretty big. Great spread of 50%. Another great day trade. Great swing trade. The stock was down $1.60. Things still up strong. A lot of shakes on Friday. I remember we traded the stock, but turned out to be a pretty good swing trade. That one, as orders go. Oops, my computer froze. Yeah, that one froze over here. Looks like I have a book map. Oh, there we go. All right. And then this one right here, biggest percentage gainer on the New York Stock Exchange, UMAC, another big stock that we traded back in November. Was at $3, ran to 20, backed off. It was a good mover on Friday, and it's going back on the list today. UMAC, another really, really nice stock. Okay. And this stock right here, it's got some nice orders at 13 and 14. So the stock is a pretty volatile stock, so just be pretty careful. Had some pretty nasty shakes on Friday, but unless you're a category 3, 4 or higher, if you're one of the advanced traders, this might be up your alley. Just it's got some very good spreads. It's got some pretty big volatility. It's got a very big spread. So you want to be careful of that. All right. So MSTR is going to be put on the NASDAQ 100 this week. Okay, MSTR, everybody. So just give everyone a heads up on that. MSTR, spelled MS, wrong one. So that one's coming up on the, and let me tell you, SMCI, that was a great call, great swing trade, great short, hit that big resistance level, right around 50. That one's taking a big hit too. Okay. So SMCI is being taken off. I'm not too sure, but I believe it is. All right, everyone, let's get ready for the market to open up. We got about 15 minutes, got a really good list. You got a week and a half of Christmas coming up. It looks like it's going to be a pretty volatile week. Listen, you might not like the catastrophes, but they do make opportunities. So if those drones are doing some crazy stuff, you're going to be all over it. And if they're still moving and people were to start getting out, they might make big flyers. Just remember what we always say. The faster they go up, the faster they come down. So that's why we got to be very focused on the day trades and focus on the right of the chart, not a left of the chart. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on social media, make sure you take your phone, scan the QR code in the top left-hand corner. Make sure you like us, friend us, share us. We're here every morning. And today at 12 o'clock, we do have the Traders Talk. So we will be broadcasting live on all social networks. So every Monday, we'll go over a lot of these stocks too. So don't forget about that too. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll be right back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.